Okay, we're back with the Boss RC3 loop station. A little more detailed look at it this time. You can see it's saying 65 here. There are actually 99 slots in which you can store your tracks. Go away. Slots which already have recorded music on them will have a dot beside the actual number, and the free ones, well, just clear. Okay, basic functions: push once, you're recording. Push again, you're playing back, and you have the capacity to overdub. In other words, whatever you're playing now is being recorded on top of whatever you recorded originally. Press again, you've just got playback, so whatever you're playing now is just playing straight through and is not being recorded. All that's happening is that your backing track is being played. In order to clear, you go back to 0 and just hold down until it comes up CL. You also have the capacity, if you really like the track, to record it permanently to the machine itself by just pushing and holding down this button that says write here. Okay, what else you need to know? It's got stereo inputs and outputs, which means you can use a keyboard with it, or alternatively you can use one for a guitar and one for a mic. It's got an extra input here, which is for an extra foot pedal, like the Boss FS5 or SF6, which will give you a couple of extra functions which work well live, but you don't necessarily need them. It's got a double ring here for the volume control. This output here is literally controlling the amount of signal that's coming through from the guitar to the amp. The top one here is for the tap tempo, which I'm about to show you now. So there are a number of built-in drum loops. This is more of a sort of a metronome, but you can choose different styles. Just holding down this button, you've got 9 to choose from. So just turn that down a little bit. Okay, so when you find a style or rhythm that you like, just press this again, and now you can choose the tempo by tapping that in. Make it slower. So now when you actually hit record, this will be playing in the background. However, when you overdub, it doesn't re-record, it just stays in the background, so it's absolutely perfect. And you can control the amount of signal that you're getting on your track that way. Okay, so let's switch that off. Okay, I'm going to show you some interesting facts here about the RC3, which makes it sort of different to a lot of the other loopers. This is an auxiliary in. This allows you to connect an iPod, iPad, whatever you're having to store your music on, directly to the loop station. You can use that as a backing track as is and then play over the top, or you can record it into one of the slots and keep it as a permanent backing track that you can use for live situations. This is a USB, which means that it will allow you to connect the station to your computer and upload tracks for editing, the tracks that you've already recorded on the looper, or download from the internet backing tracks, which you can store permanently on this and use for live situations. The pedal itself will operate either on a 9-volt battery or a DC in converter for mains. Okay, so I'm going to show you now a track put together using the actual tap tempo. Thank you. Okay, we're going to set the tap tempo. Let me have a look. A little bit slow. Okay, there we go. Right, I'm going to start to record. I'm going to record the first layer. Put on a shoe so you wouldn't see my dirty feet, and then use the long one. That's just typical, isn't it? Here we go. backing percussion and what I've recorded over rhythm part. Okay, we're just going to play over the top of that. That's okay, that works fine. What if you want to put another layer in there? Just overdub. Top of that. Okay, so that's the Boss RC3 looper station. Apologies, the playing wasn't the best. It's an awkward setup when you're using the iPad. Everything's getting in my way, but it should give you a very clear idea of how well this works, particularly, as I say, in live situations. What I haven't shown you is the quality of the backing tracks that you can actually get if you download backing tracks from the internet. So I'll just play one of those for you now. Okay, here's a backing track. and play over the. I hope you got something out of that video. If you did, please like it. If you want to see more tips and tricks and bits and pieces I've learned over the years, please subscribe. I'll be uploading on a very regular basis. Thank you. Bye bye.